It's week 1 of the National Football League, where we'll see a couple of teams who joined the league in 1950. It's the Browns and the Niners on Thursday night primetime.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Back to throw, Purdy. Open man is Chase, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, he got 4 on 3rd down. Purdy will look to throw again here. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Pitts, a 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at about the 1. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
On 1st and 10, Anderson. A short one there, caught by Likely. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Anderson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. The extra point, 4th first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Well, the road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick six. So dealing with this deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive. 1st and 10.
Anderson now throwing after the interception.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
They'll try the left side. It's Gregory. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Now you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle they go.
Gregory.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading react.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Ethan Evans on now to punt.
That's taken on the 25.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Here's Walker to start the drive.
Powering forward. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Play action. Now Purdy. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing here, Purdy.
Flush to his right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Purdy looking to throw.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Justin Jefferson
from 4 yards out.
And the Niners are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a third down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On third down, it's Gregory, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Here's Ethan Evans now. .46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. That's pulled in at the 32. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers.
Kenneth Walker
With career touchdown number 158, that pushes him past Randy Moss and into 4th place all time.
And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Anderson. He finds his man complete. That's Williamson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. 2nd and 11 now, as they've got it as we resume action. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
He finds his man complete. It's Gregory. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's caught. Puka Nacua.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. The Browns on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Keenan. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them into field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down?
A throw over the middle taken in, and he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches.
Back to throw. Keenan on target to his man, Likely. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. On third down, it's Gregory. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but third and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
On first down, Gregory. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gregory. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. Operating from the gun, Keenan.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal.
Off the bootleg, Keenan. They'll roll him out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. That's complete, right around the 8. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Keenan. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Nick Bosa now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Grant Delpit, and the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Keenan escaping the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Micah Parsons
in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
99 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in midseason form here in the opener. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another 1st down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
Able to slither by. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
2nd down and a yard. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Touchdown! From 4 yards out.
And the 49ers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half.
Browns 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Cleveland offense making their way out. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 1st down, Keenan. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Keenan.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 2 yards to go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gregory. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Keenan. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they get 4 there on 4th and inches. It'll be a pickup of 4, and the Browns are going to have a first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we have reached half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. This is fielded at the 27. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball.
He's got a man complete. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 47 yards. And the Browns get a bit closer. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field, still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Purdy's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Now Purdy. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. Throw out wide to Walker.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here comes the 49ers punter now. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Throwing to start the drive. Keenan firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Complete to number 18. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
This 2nd and 4.
At the 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Keenan, he finds his man, complete. That's Gregory. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
He's going to try and take off with it.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Keenan.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Pass complete to Puka Nakua. 5 yards.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Looking to throw. Keenan.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Making the tackle there, Martin Emerson.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Straight ahead, Walker. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Purdy's throw taken in here by Chase.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Walker.
Shoves him aside. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
137 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
To the right side, this is Walker.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he's got it.
And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practice it.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball is.
And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Kyle Pitts
with career touchdown number 70.
And the Niners are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And just shutting him off there.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance to be. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too.
A second down throw for Purdy. And Walker has it. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jamar Chase, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Niners start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught, and he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. They needed 4, they got 8, and it results in a conversion on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. Inside the 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Back to throw. Keenan.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Fielded at the 33. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
And they will take over first and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. It has been quite a display here in the opening game of the new season. Really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off in the fourth quarter. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 164 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Back to Walker on first down.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
He completes this to Walker.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
On second down, it's Walker.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
Third and 2.
Purdy now to throw.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Looking to throw. Keenan.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Take it at the 37. So it's 49er football here as we get your reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
Wow, 185 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 3rd and 3. Walker with another carry.
And now off to the races down the right side.
And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here's Walker.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Walker will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.